Welcome to Tongal Online Classes. See students, see the next question, question number 9. So what is the question number 9 is 3x plus 5 by x cube minus x square minus x plus 1 into dx. So first you have to identify that it is in the form of integral of p of x by q of x into dx. Where p of x by q of x is, what is that? Proper rational function. It is the proper rational function. So here what we will take that first this one. You have to take that x cube. So x cube minus x square minus x plus 1. So first I will simplify this one. What is that? So first I will take the x square common from these two. It will become x minus 1. And from these two, if you can take the minus 1 common, it will become x minus 1. From the both, you can take that x square minus 1 into x minus 1. If you can take x minus 1 common, it will become x square minus 1 into x minus 1. This x square minus 1 you can written as x square x plus 1 into x minus 1 into x minus 1. So that is equal to x plus 1 into x minus 1 whole square, x minus 1 whole square. So see the problem. So therefore let this one you can written as 3x plus 5 by the denominator you can take it as x plus 1 into x minus 1 whole square. So it can be taken it as one linear and the second one is linear and repeated. So for that type of function what we have to take a by x plus 1 plus b by x minus 1 plus c by x minus 1 whole square, That implies 3x plus 5 is equal to a into take the LCM x plus 1 into x minus 1 whole square. Here also you can take the LCM x minus 1 x plus 1 into x minus 1 whole square. So what happens students? Already the denominator is x plus 1. So you have to multiply with x minus 1 whole square plus p into the denominator is x minus 1. So but the denominator is x minus 1 whole square into x plus 1. So what is the term you have to multiply? X minus 1 into x plus 1 plus c into already denominator is x minus 1 whole square. You have to multiply with x plus 1. So into x plus 1. So you can cancel the denominators. What we will get that? 3x plus 5 is equal to a into x minus 1 whole square plus b into x minus 1 into x plus 1 plus c into x plus 1. So that implies first what we will take that for a value I will make x is equal to minus 1. So first I will take that, put x is equal to minus 1. Put x is equal to minus 1. What happens? 3 into minus 1 plus 5 is equal to a into minus 1 whole square plus b into 0 plus c into 0. So what happens students? Minus 3 plus 5 that is 2 minus 2 whole square is a 4, that is nothing but the 4a. So that implies a is equal to 1 by 2. After getting the a value, what I will take that? Next, put x is equal to 1. Put x is equal to 1. Put x is equal to 1, you will get a c value. See that one. Put x is equal to 1. So what happens? 3 into 1 plus 5 is equal to a into 1 minus 1, 0, plus b into 1 minus 1, it is also 0, plus c into 1 plus 1. C into 1 plus 1. What happens students? 3 plus 5 that is 8. So that is equal to 2a to c. So that implies c is equal to 4. C value is 4. After getting the a value and the c value, you have to get b value. How to get the b value is, so for the b value I will take that, compare coefficient of x square, compare the coefficient of x square. So what is the coefficient of x square here? 0, that is 0, that is equal to, here see students, x minus 1 whole square, where is that? That is the x minus 1 whole square, meaning is here x square is there, so that is the coefficient is a, and here b into x is x square into b, so that is the b is the coefficient of x square, but here there is no x square term, so here x square term is there, x square coefficient is b, here x square term is there, the coefficient of x square is a, but here x square term is not there, so it will become 0. So 0 is equal to a plus b, so that implies a is equal to minus b, so that implies a is equal to, what is the minus b? B value is nothing but, so already I know the a value, so I need the b value actually. B is equal to minus a, so that implies b is equal to, a value is nothing but 1 by 2, it will become minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2. So a value is 1 by 2 and b value is minus 1 by 2 and c value is 4. Therefore this value, what is that? Therefore 3x plus 5 by x plus 1 into x minus 1 whole square you can written as a by a is nothing but 1 by 2 by x plus 1 plus b is nothing but minus 1 by 2 by x minus 1 plus c is nothing but 4 by x minus 1 whole square, let I is equal to, let I is equal to integral of 3x plus 5 by x cube minus x square minus x plus 1 into dx, So this can be written as this value. What is that? 1 by 2 by x plus 1 plus minus 1 by 2 by x minus 1 plus 4 by x minus 1 whole square into dx. So that is equal to 1 by 2 into integral of 1 by x plus 1 into dx minus 1 by 2 into integral of 1 by x minus 1 into dx plus 4 into integral of 1 by x minus 1 whole square into dx. So that is equal to 1 by 2 into 1 by ax plus b, integral of 1 by ax plus b is nothing but log of mod ax plus b by x plus 1 derivative is 1, there is no need to write, minus 1 by 2 into integral of 1 by x minus 1 is nothing but log mod x minus 1 derivative is 1, there is no need to write, plus 4 into integral of 1 by ax plus b whole square is nothing but minus 1 by ax plus b into x minus 1 derivative is 1, so there is no need to write. 1 by ax plus b whole square minus 1 by ax plus b into derivative of 1 by ax plus b derivative. So that is a 1 by x minus 1. So here if you can take that 1 by 2 common, it will become log a minus log b. You can return directly log of mod x plus 1 by x minus 1 minus 4 by x minus 1 plus c. So take the 1 by 2 common, then it will become log a minus log b. It will become log of a by b minus 4 by x minus 1 plus c. So see that question, students? So x cube minus x square minus x plus 1. How can you split that? X plus 1 into x minus 1 whole square. So this can be written as this is the linear term. You will get a by x plus 1. And this is a linear and repeated. So that's why you will get b by x minus 1 plus c by x minus 1 whole square. Take the LCM and cancel the denominators. First take x is equal to minus 1, you will get a value. If x is equal to 1, you will get a c value. So you will get a value and a c value. After getting these two, you have to calculate the b value. How to calculate the b value? I am already told that one, two different types. Put x is equal to 0. Put x is equal to 0. Otherwise, take the x square coefficients. So what is the x square coefficient? This is 0. The x square here, x square coefficient is a. X into x is x square coefficient is b. So a plus b is the x square coefficient in the RHS side and LHS side is 0. So a plus b is equal to 0, b is equal to minus a, b value will become minus 1 by 2. And replace the values and apply the integrations. So here 1 by ax plus b integration is log of mod ax plus b by a. So x plus 1 derivative is 1, there is no need to write. And here this is 1 by ax plus b whole square minus 1 by ax plus b minus 1 by ax plus b by ax plus b derivative. But here x minus 1 derivative is 1, there is no need to write. Directly minus 1 by x minus 1 plus c. So this is the, we can take the 1 by 2 common, it will become log a minus log b. You can written as log of a by b. Okay. So see that question, students. And take the question number 10 is the homework. Question number 10, take the homework, students. So I will give you the partial fraction for that. So what is that one is 2x minus 3 by integral of 2x minus 3 by x square minus 1 into 2x plus 3 into 2x plus 3 into dx. So this value I will change it as 2x minus 3 by x square minus 1, you can written as x plus 1 into x minus 1 into 2x plus 3. X square minus 1 you can written as x plus 1 x minus 1. It is a reducible. Okay, so we can reduce into these factors. Then how can you take the partial fractions? A by x plus 1 plus b by x minus 1 plus c by 2x plus 3 plus c by 2x plus 3 and continue the problem. Okay, so try this question. So x square minus 1 you can written as x plus 1 into x minus 1. So 3 linear terms are there. So you will get a by x plus 1 plus b by x minus 1 plus c by 2x plus 3. Okay, so try this question, students, and try the question number 11 also. What is the question number 11? Same model question, students. See the question number 11 and try that question also. So see the question number 11. So what is that? 5x by x plus 1, 5x by x plus 1 into x square minus 4 into dx. 5x by x plus 1 into x square minus 4 into dx. So similar problem. So you can take that problem also. So how to take that problem? So 5x by x plus 1 into x square minus 4 you can written as x plus 2 into x minus 2. So same problem, similar problem. 5x by x plus 1, x plus 2, x minus 2. So how to take these partial fractions here? A by x plus 1 plus b by x plus 2 plus c by x minus 2. So calculate A, B, C values and apply the integrations. Very easy problem. So try these two questions, question number 10 and question number 11. Okay. So both the questions are same model, students. So here x square minus 4 you can written as x plus 2 into x minus 2. So this can be take the partial fractions A by x plus 1 plus b by x plus 2 plus c by x minus 2. So then you can calculate the problem. Okay. So try these two questions 10 and 11. Okay. So see the next question. So see the question number 12. So see the question number 12. See the question number 12. Integral of x cube plus x plus 1 by x square minus 1 into dx. integral of x cube plus x plus 1 by x square minus 1 into dx. So see this question, students. So first you have to understand that, so the numerator, what is the numerator is x cube plus x plus 1. What is the denominator is? The denominator is nothing but x square minus 1. What I am observed here, x cube degrees, that is the numerator degree is 3 and the denominator degree is 2. That is nothing but the given rational function is improper. So that is you have to identify. So what is this form? This form is in the form of px by qx into dx. But what is this one? This is improper rational function. So improper rational function you have to convert into the proper rational function by long division process. So what we will take that? So first we have to divide that. So see the solution, students. So first we will divide with x square minus 1, x cube plus x plus 1. So what you have to identify? X square and x cube. If you want to make this x square into x cube, what you have to multiply with? X. X square into x, it will become x cube. Then the highest term will be deleted. So that's why what you will get, that x cube minus 1 into x is a minus x. If you are subtracting the terms, automatically the sign will be changes. So x cube will be cancelled. X plus x, it will become 2x plus 1. 2x plus 1. Here it is a x square and it is a x. So it does not divide the terms. I understand that. So the highest power is there, then you can divide. But here x square and this is a x. So it does not divide. So how can you written this? Therefore x cube plus x plus 1 by x square minus 1 you can written as x plus 2x plus 1 by x square minus 1. Take, this is the equation number 1. X plus 2x plus 1 by x square minus 1. So this is the problem. So next I will take this problem once again. So what I did, let 2x plus 1 by x square minus 1 meaning is x plus 1 into x minus 1. What is the x square minus 1? X square minus 1 is nothing but x plus 1 into x minus 1. So this can be written as a by, two linear terms are there. So you can take a by x plus 1 plus b by x minus 1. So take the LCM and you can take it as 2x plus 1 is equal to a into x minus 1 plus b into x plus 1. A into x minus 1 plus b into x plus 1. So, and cancel the denominators also. Okay. So, first what we will take, that put x is equal to minus 1. First put x is equal to minus 1. What happens, students, if you can take x is equal to minus 1? So, 2 into minus 1 plus 1. So, that is equal to a into minus 1 plus b into 0 plus b into 0. So that implies what happens? Minus 2 plus 1. Minus 2 plus 1 is a minus 1. That is equal to minus 2a. So that implies a is equal to 1 by 2. A is equal to 1 by 2. Next. So what we will take? Put x is equal to 1. Take x is equal to 1. What happens? If x value is 1, you will get a b value. So take the x is equal to 1. What happens? So 2 into 1 plus 1, that is equal to a into 0 plus b into 1 plus 1. So that is nothing but a 3 is equal to 2b. So that implies b is equal to 3 by 2. B is equal to 3 by 2. So A value is 1 by 2 and B value is 3 by 2. So if you are getting the A and B values, therefore 2x plus 1 by x plus 1 into x minus 1 you can written as A 1 by 2 by x plus 1 and B, that is 3 by 2 by x minus 1. So 1 by 2 by x plus 1 plus 3 by 2 by x minus 1. So what is the value of a is 1 by 2 and b value is 3 by 2. From 1, what is the equation 1 is? Therefore, from 1, what we can written as 2x plus 1 by x plus 1 into x cube. So what is the equation number 1 is? So equation number 1 is x cube plus x plus 1, x cube plus x plus 1 by x square minus 1 is equal to x plus what is this value? This value you are already written, plus 1 by 2 by x plus 1 plus 3 by 4 by x minus 1. So this is the x cube plus 1 by x cube plus x plus 1 by x square minus 1 value. Therefore, what we will take that? Let I is equal to integral of x cube plus x plus 1 by x square minus 1 into dx. So this can be written as integral of x plus 1 by 2 by x plus 1 plus 3 by 4 by x minus 1 into dx. So you can written as integral of x into dx plus 1 by 2 into integral of 1 by x plus 1 into dx plus 3 by 4 integral of 1 by x minus 1 into dx. So what happens, students? Integral of x is nothing but x square by 2 plus 1 by 2 into integral of 1 by x plus 1 is nothing but log mod x plus 1 plus 3 by 4 1 by mod x minus 1 is nothing but log of mod x minus 1 plus c. So see that question, students. This is the division here. We have, it is the improper rational function. We have to identify that. The numerator degree is 3 and the denominator degree is 2. So first you have to identify this one. It is an improper rational function. So for improper rational function, what we have to do that? Divide the numerator with the denominator. So x square and x cube, just multiply with x, it will become x cube minus x. So x cube will be cancelled. So automatically 2x plus 1. So the degree of this value is 1 and but degree of this value is 2. So that meaning is it is improper. It is improper. I understand that. So this is a improper. That is the proper, not the improper. So the given improper rational function we are converted into proper rational function. So if you are converted like that, then you can take the partial fractions. So what is that? If you can take the partial fractions, two linear terms are there. You can take a by x plus 1 plus b by x minus 1 and take that a is equal to 1 by 2 and b is equal to 3 by 2. After getting the a and b values, take that problem and substitute this value in equation 1 and just apply the integrations. You will get the answer. Okay. So see that question, students. And do the next question. So question number 13. Question number 13. So try this question, students. What is the question number 13 is? I will give the hint. 2 by 1 minus x into 1 plus x square into dx. I will give the hint for this question. Okay, so try that question. So 2 by integral of 2 by 1 minus x into 1 plus x square into dx. So it is a improper, that is the proper fraction. It is a proper rational function. So proper rational function. So first we have to take this value 2 by 1 minus x into 1 plus x square. So how to take the partial fraction, students? Tell me that. For a linear term you will get a by 1 minus x. For quadratic and it is non-reducible. 1 plus x square we cannot reduce into factors. Okay, so 1 plus x square is a non-reducible. For non-reducible, what I am told that one, you have to take that partial fraction for that bx plus c by 1 plus x square. Bx plus c by 1 plus x square. and take the factors and take the LCM and take the calculate the A, B, C values and apply the integrations. So try that question, otherwise ask in the group. Okay, so I will give you that one. So try these question also. So observe this one and calculate the A, B, C values and apply the integrations. Okay, so try that question also, students. See the question number 14. So what is the question number 14 is? See the question number 14. So integral of 3x minus 1 by x plus 2 whole square into dx. So integral of 3x minus 1 by x plus 2 whole square. So see that question, students. First you have to identify that it is in the form of integral of p of x by q of x into dx, and the degree of numerator is less than degree of denominator, so that meaning is it is a proper rational function, So that meaning is you can take the partial fraction directly for this question. So first what we will take that, let 3x minus 1 by x plus 2 whole square, So you have to take the partial fractions. I am already told that if the denominator is linear and repeated, how many times it is repeating? 2 times. I understand that. So that's why you will get a partial fractions is a by x plus 2 plus b by x plus 2 whole square. So for example x plus 2 whole cube, so then what we will get that c by x plus 2 whole cube. If x plus 2 whole power 4, you will get one more. I understand that. So take the LCM, 3x minus 1 is equal to a into, already denominator is x plus 2, we are taking the LCM is x plus 2 whole square, you will get x plus 2 plus b into plus b by x plus 2 whole square by x plus 2 whole square. So you can take x plus 2 whole square LCM, you will get that a by x plus 2, already x plus 2 whole square you are taken, so just multiply with x plus 2, and the denominator is x plus 2 whole square, so there is no need to take that. So that implies what we will get, students? 3x minus 1 is equal to a into x plus 2 plus b. So first what we will take that, put x is equal to minus 2. What happens if x is equal to minus 2? So 3 into minus 2 minus 1, that is equal to a into minus 2 plus 2 plus b. So that implies minus 6 minus 1, that is the minus 7, is equal to a into 0 plus b. So that implies b is equal to minus 7. B value is minus 7. So after getting the b value, just to take that a value. How to get the a value is just to put x is equal to 0. Put x is equal to 0. What happens? Put x is equal to 0. 3 into 0 minus 1. So that is equal to a into 0 plus 2 plus b. So that implies minus 1 is equal to 2a plus b value is minus 7. B value is minus 7. So that implies take this minus 7 to this side, minus 1 plus 7, that is equal to 2a. So that implies 6 is equal to 2a, that implies a is equal to 3. A is equal to 3. So A value is 3 and B value is minus 7. After getting the A and B values, what we have to take that? Therefore 3x minus 1 by x plus 2 whole square, you can take the factors. A value is 3 by x plus 2 and B value is minus 7 by x plus 2 whole square. So take the problem here. Let I is equal to integral of 3x minus 1 by x plus 2 whole square into dx. 3x minus 1 by x plus 2 whole square into dx. So integral of, what is this value? You can written as 3 by x plus 2 plus you can take the minus 7 by x plus 2 whole square into dx. So separate the terms. 3 into integral of 1 by x plus 2 into dx minus 7 into integral of 1 by x plus 2 whole square into dx. So that is equal to 3 into log 1 by ax plus b. Integral of 1 by ax plus b is nothing but log mod ax plus b. So you will get a mod x plus 2 minus 7 into integral of 1 by ax plus b whole square is minus 1 by ax plus b by x plus 2 whole square. X plus 2 derivative is 1, so there is no need to write, plus c. So what is the final answer is 3 into log mod x plus 2 minus of minus plus 7 by x plus 2 plus c. So see that question, students. So 3x minus 1 by x plus 2 whole square, x plus 2 whole square is the linear and repeated. So for linear and repeated, you will get a by x plus 2 plus b by x plus 2 whole square is the partial fractions. So just to take the LCM and cancel the terms, just to take x is equal to minus 2, x is equal to minus 2, you will get a b value. If x is equal to 0, you will get a value. Otherwise, compare the coefficients also by your choice. Just compare the coefficients of the constants, you will get the answer also. Okay. So a value is 3 and b value is minus 7. Just substitute in this equation. So then apply the integrations, you will get the answer. Okay. So see that question, students. And see the question number 15. So try this question also. So try this question. So what is this question is? So that is nothing but integral of 1 by x power 4 minus 1 into dx. Integral of x power 4 minus 1 into dx. So that is nothing but, so it is also improper fraction. Integral of p of x by q of x into dx, and it is improper. So improper. So what we will get that 1 by x power 4 minus 1. So how to take the partial fractions? X power 4 minus 1, x square minus 1 into x square plus 1. So x power 4 you can written as x square whole square minus 1 square. That meaning is x square minus 1 into x square plus 1. Once again, so what we can do that, this can be written as 1 by x square minus 1, you can written as x plus 1, x minus 1 and x square plus 1. So the problem is over. So you have to apply the partial fractions. What is the partial fractions for this? Tell me that. The first one is the linear. So that is a by x plus 1. This is also linear. You will get b by x minus 1. But this is important. Linear, it is a quadratic and a non-reducible. Quadratic and non-reducible. For that one, what we have to take? For that one, we have to take a cx plus d. Quadratic and non-reducible term, you have to take this model, acx plus d by x square plus 1. So the remaining process is 0. So compare the coefficients, compare this one and this one. They take the A, B, C and D values and try that question, students. Okay. So try that question also. Take that hint and try that question. Okay. So don't leave that questions, try that questions. Okay. So see the next question, question number 16. So what is the question number 16 is? So what is the question number 16? So integral of 1 by x into x power n plus 1 into dx. Integral of 1 by x into x power n plus 1 into dx. So this is an important problem for objective. This is very important problem for objective. Okay. So see this question, students. Integral of 1 by x into x power n plus 1. X into x power n plus 1. So what we will do that? So see the solution. So that is, let I is equal to integral of 1 by x into x power 1 plus 1 x power n plus 1 into dx. So I am doing that multiplying and dividing with x power n minus 1. I am multiplying and dividing with x power n minus 1. So what happens? X power n minus 1 by, I am also dividing meaning is x power n minus 1 into x. So it will become x power n into x power n plus 1 into dx. Yes or no? So see students, x power n minus 1 by x power n, it will become 1 by x. Yes or no? X power n minus 1, x power n minus 1 and x power n. If you can cancel that, you will get a 1 by x. I understand that. So just I am divided that, multiply and divide with x power n minus 1. So after getting this, what I will take? Put x power n is equal to t. What I am taking that? Put x power n is equal to t. Differentiate with respect to t, n into x power n minus 1 into dx is equal to dt. X power n derivative n into x power n minus 1 into dx is equal to dt. That implies x power n minus 1 into dx, it will become dt by n. Therefore, I can be written as integral of 1 by x power n. X power n value is t. X power n plus 1 is nothing but the t plus 1 into x power n minus 1 into dx. It will become dt by n. 1 by t into t plus 1. This value will become dt by n. So this is nothing but, that implies I is equal to integral of 1 by n into integral of 1 by t into t plus 1 into dt. 1 by t into t plus 1 into dt. See here students, it is a proper linear function. Yes or no? So here we have to apply the partial fractions. So you can, if you have any doubt, you have to apply the partial fractions. What is that? A by t plus b by t plus 1. A by t plus b by t plus 1. So after getting the a and b values, you will get a. Here I am doing that without using the partial fractions. I am doing the problem without using the partial fractions. What is that? So I am observed that t and t plus 1 and the t. What is the difference of these two is 1. Yes or no? T plus 1 minus t is a 1. Yes or no? T plus 1 minus t is 1. So I am using that terms. What is that? So that implies I is equal to 1 by n into integral of this 1 I am writing in this model, t plus 1 minus t by t into t plus 1 into dt. So without using the partial fractions, I am doing the problem here, okay. So if you have any doubt, you can apply the partial fractions, okay, you will get the same one, okay. So that is equal to 1 by n into integral of, separate the terms, t plus 1 by t into t plus 1 minus t by t into t plus 1 into dt. So t plus 1 will be cancelled, t will be cancelled, you will get 1 by n integral of 1 by t into dt minus integral of 1 by t plus 1 into dt. So that is equal to 1 by n integral of 1 by x log mod x, it is also same, minus integral of 1 by ax plus b, that is also integral of 1 by t plus 1 plus c. So that is equal to 1 by n log a minus log b, you can written as a log of mod t by t plus 1 plus c. So what is the t value? T value is nothing but x power n by x power n plus 1 plus c. So this is the formula we will use in the objective. So integral of x into x power n plus 1 into dx is equal to 1 by n into log x power n by x power n plus 1 into dx. All are understood, students? So in the same model we have one more question is there, so you can try this question, okay. So try the question number 20. So what is the same model question? Integral of 1 by x into x power 4 minus 1 into dx. X power n plus 1, here x power 4 minus 1, that is the difference, okay. So model is the same model, okay. So try this question, the question number 20, okay. So try this question number 20. So see the next question, question number 17. So what is the question number 17 is? Integral of cos x by 1 minus sin x into 2 minus sin x, 2 minus sin x into dx. Integral of cos x by 1 minus sin x into 2 minus sin x into dx. So see this question, students, how to solve this question. So first I am going to put sin x is equal to t, what happens? Sin x is equal to t, differentiate with respect to t, cos x into dx, cos x into dx is equal to dt, cos x into dx value will become dt. So take the problem here, let I is equal to integral of cos x by 1 minus sin x, 1 minus sin x into 2 minus sin x into dx. So that is equal to integral of cos x into dx value is dt. So the denominator it will become 1 minus t into 2 minus t into dt. Integral of 1 by 1 minus t into 2 minus t into dt. So here also the difference of these two, what is the difference of these two is, see students, this is the 2 minus t and it is a 1 minus t. I am not using the partial fractions. So sir, I will use the partial fractions by your choice. What you have to use the partial fractions here? So after taking this, you have to take the equation number 1. Equation number 1. So this one, a by 1 minus t plus b by 2 minus t you have to take and calculate the a value and b value. So without using the partial fraction also, some questions we can do. Some questions we can do without using the partial fractions, if you know the idea. Okay. So what is that? 2 minus t and 1 minus t. The difference of these two is 1. The difference of these two is 1 in the numerator. Yes or no? So this 1 you can written as 2 minus t minus 1 minus t. So that is the partial fractions. Without using the partial fractions we can do this problem. Okay. So that's why what I will do that one. Integral of 2 minus t minus of 1 minus t by 1 minus t into 2 minus t into dt. Or understand that? Without using the partial fractions we can do this problem. Okay. So if you can understand that the difference of these two is 1 in the numerator, so we can take the problem like this. 2 minus t minus t minus of minus plus t will be cancelled. 2 minus 1 is a 1. Or understand that? So we can write like this. So after writing this one, integral of, separate the terms students, 2 minus t by 1 minus t into 2 minus t minus of 1 minus t by 1 minus t 2 minus t into dt. Separate the terms. So 2 minus t will be cancelled, 1 minus t will be cancelled. What we will get students? So that is equal to integral of 1 by 1 minus t into dt minus integral of 1 by 2 minus t into dt. So separation is, the partial fraction is over. So 1 by 1 minus t minus 1 by 2 minus t is the partial fractions. I understand that. So apply the integrations here. What we will get that? So integral of 1 by ax plus b integration is log mod 1 minus t, and 1 minus t derivative is minus 1. You have to take in the denominator. 1 minus t derivative is minus 1. So you have to take the minus 1. In the previous questions you are getting the ax plus b derivative is 1. So that's why we are not written here. But here in this question 1 minus t derivative is minus 1. Compulsory you have to write in the denominator. Okay. So minus what is the integral? It is also same in the form of integral of ax plus b. The integration is log mod 2 minus t by 2 minus t derivative is minus 1 plus c. So that is equal to minus log 1 minus t minus of minus plus log mod 2 minus t plus c. Log a minus log b. You can written as log of a by b. So that is log 2 minus t, log a minus log b. So log of a by b. So that is the 1 minus t plus c. So that is equal to log of mod 2 minus, what is the t value students? T value is nothing but the sin x. So sin x by 1 minus sin x plus c. So see that question students, without using the partial fractions also. Some questions, not all the questions we can't do. So some questions, simple questions you can do in this method also. So see that question students. So first I am taking the sin x is equal to t, cos x into dx value it will become dt. So the problem will become integral of 1 minus t, 1 by 1 minus t into 2 minus t into dt. So here you have to use the partial fractions actually. You can use the partial fractions. Okay, a by 1 minus t plus b by 2 minus t. Okay, so you can calculate the a value and b value, then you will get the, you can have to apply the integration. So without using the partial fractions, I am doing the problem here. So why? Because the difference of this one and this one is 1. So that's why 2 minus t minus of 1 minus t is 1. So by separate the terms and simplify that, you will get the partial fractions is here. 1 by 1 minus t minus 1 by 2 minus 2 is the partial fractions. Then apply the integrations, you will get this value. Log of 1 by 1 minus t integration is log mod 1 minus t. 1 minus t derivative is minus 1. You have to take in the denominator. Similarly, this one also. So minus of minus will become plus log a minus log b. It will become log of a by b plus c. So in the place of t, just replace the, what is the t value is sin x. So 2 minus sin x by 1 minus sin x plus c. So see that question, students. See the question number 18. Integral of x square plus 1 into x square plus 2 x square plus 2 by x square plus 3 into x square plus 4 into dx into dx. So first you have to identify that, students. So what is that one is? So it is in the form of integral of p of x by q of x into dx. What is the degree of the numerator is? The degree of the numerator, x square into x square is x power 4. Degree of the numerator is x power 4. What is the degree of the denominator? The degree of the denominator is x square into x square into x square. That is also x power 4. So the degree of the numerator and the degree of denominator is equal, then it is an improper fraction, improper rational function. So that meaning is, it is improper rational function. So for improper rational function, what I am told that one, you have to use the long division method. So that meaning is you have to divide that. First you have to identify that. What is this? X square plus 1 into x square plus 2. What is the numerator is? The numerator is nothing but x power 4. That is a 3x square plus 2. Multiply these two, you will get x power 4 plus 3x square plus 2. And also similarly, what is the denominator is? The denominator is nothing but x square plus 3 into x square plus 4. So multiply these two, students. X power 4. So 3x square plus 4x square is a 7x square. 3 plus 4, 3 into 4, that is nothing but the 12. So this is the denominator. So you have to divide the numerator with the denominator. What is that? X power 4 plus 7x square plus 12. We have to divide the numerator. X power 4 plus 3x square plus 2. So first you have to identify that. Here x power 4 is there. Here also x power 4 is there. You can multiply with 1. So what happens? X power 4 plus 7x square plus 12. Take the subtraction. If you can take the subtraction, all the signs will be changes. So x power 4 will be cancelled. 3x square minus 7x square is a minus 4x square. Minus 4x square. Minus 12 plus 2. Minus 12 plus 2 is nothing but a minus 10. So how can you written this one? Therefore this value, what is that? X square plus 1 into x square plus 2 by x square plus 3 into x square plus 4. X square plus 4. How can you written this, students? 1. Take the minus common from these two. Minus 4x square plus 10 by x square plus 7x square, x power 4 plus 7x square plus 12. So how can you written this one? 1, if you can take the minus common from these two, minus of 4x square plus 10 by this value, x power 4 minus 7x square plus 12. All are understood, students? So this term you can write in this model. So this is equation number 1, and also you have to observe that this is a proper. It is a proper rational function. It is a proper rational function. Yes or no? Degree of the numerator is 2. The degree of the denominator is 4. So it is a proper rational function. For proper rational functions, you can take the partial fractions. Okay. So that is nothing but let 4x square plus 10 by, what is this value? This value is nothing but the denominator. That is x square plus 3 into x square plus 4. How can you take the partial fraction, students? So this is a quadratic and non-reducible into factors. Non-reducible into factors. So this term you can take ax plus b by this one you can written as x square plus 3. X square plus 3. And this value cx plus d. Cx plus d by this can be written as x square plus 4. So that implies take the LCM and cancel the denominators. What we will get that 4x square plus 10 is equal to ax plus b into ax plus b into x square plus 4 plus cx plus d into x square plus 3. So that is nothing but what we will get that implies 4x square plus 10 is equal to, multiply the students, multiply with this one and multiply with this one also. What we will get that ax into x square plus 4 plus b into x square plus 4 plus multiply these two also, students. So what is that? Cx into x square plus 3 plus d into x square plus 3. Cx into x square plus 3 plus d into x square plus 3. So after getting this value, you have to calculate a, b, c and d. 4 unknown values you have to calculate. So first highest degree is x into x is nothing but x cube is the highest degree. So first I will take that. So see that carefully, students. X cube coefficients. I am taking that x cube coefficients. Compare x cube coefficients. What is the x cube coefficients? See that ax into x is ax cube. So that meaning is in the LHS side it is 0. So that meaning is 0 is equal to ax into x square is ax cube. So the coefficient is a. Next, cx into x square. Cx into x square is cx cube. Yes or no? The coefficient is c. Next, x square coefficients. I am taking that x square coefficients. I am taking that x square coefficients. So where is the x square coefficients is? So see that. So in the LHS side, x square coefficient is 4. So that is equal to. In the LHS side, here there is no x square coefficient. Ax into x square is ax cube. Ax into 4 is 4ax. So x square is not there. So here, so bx square and here dx square. See that carefully. Bx square coefficient is b. Dx square coefficient is d. So what is that? In the LHS side you will get b plus d. Next, x coefficients. So what is the x coefficients are? See that students, x coefficients, where is the x coefficients is? Ax into 4ax. In the LHS side, it is, in the LHS side it is 0. So 0 is equal to, what is the RHS? Ax into 4 is a 4ax. So x coefficient is 4a. And cx into 3 is a 3cx. X coefficient is 3c. Next, constants. I will take the constant. So what is the constants are? Constant is 10. LHS constant is 10. So that is equal to, in the RHS side, what is the constant is? See students, d into 4 is a 4b is a constant, and d into 3 is a 3d, it is also constant. 4b plus 3d, 4b plus 3d is a constant. So these are the terms here. So what I will take, this is equation number 1, and this is equation number 2, and this is equation number 3, and this is equation number 4. So first I will do that solving 1 and 3. Solving 1 and 3. Solving 1 and 3. What is that? Solving 1 and 3. So equation 3 implies, what is the equation 3 is? 4a plus 3c is equal to 0. First I will take that from 1. What is the from 1? From 1, a plus c is equal to 0. That implies c is equal to minus a. C is equal to minus a. From 3, what is the equation 3? See students, equation 3 is nothing but 4a plus 3c is equal to 0. So that implies 4a plus 3 into, what is the c value? C value is minus a. So that is equal to 0. That implies 4a minus 3a is equal to 0. That implies a is equal to 0. A is equal to 0. A is equal to 0. Therefore, c is equal to minus a. That implies c is also 0. C is minus a. So automatically c is 0. Solving 1 and 3, you are getting a and c values. Next, solve 4 and 2 values. What is that? Solving 2 and 4. So what is that? First I will take the equation 4. So what is the equation number 4 is? Equation number 4 is nothing but 4b plus 3d is equal to 10. And I am multiplying equation 2 with 4. So that is the 4 into equation 2. I am doing that 4 into equation 2. 4 into equation 2 is nothing but 4b plus 4d is equal to 4 into 4 is a 16. 4b plus 4d is equal to 16. So minus, change the, subtract the terms, solving 1 and 2, that is nothing but 2 minus 4. I am doing that 2 minus 4. 2 minus 4, equation 2 minus equation 4, or equation 4 minus equation 2 I am doing. Equation 4 minus equation 2. So 4b will be cancelled. 3d minus 4d. 3d minus 4d is a minus d is equal to minus 6. So that implies d is equal to 6. D is equal to 6. From 2, What is that? B plus D is equal to 4. B plus D is equal to 4 and D value is 6, that is the 4. So that implies B is equal to minus 2. B is equal to minus 2. So you are getting A value and B value and C value and D value. So after getting this, so therefore, so what is the partial fraction? The partial fraction is this one. What is that? 4x plus 10. Therefore, 4x plus 10 by x square plus 3 into x square plus 4. X square plus 4. You can written as A is 0 into x plus B value is minus 2 by x square plus 3 plus C is 0 into x plus D is the 6 by x square plus 4. So this is nothing but minus 2 by x square plus 3 plus 6 by x square plus 4 plus 6 by x square plus 4. So after getting this 4, therefore from 1, so from 1, so what is the equation 1? Actually see that one, x square plus 1 by x square plus 3 x square plus 2 by x square plus 4. This value is nothing but, what is that value? Is 1 minus of 4x plus 10 by x square, that is the x square plus 3 into x square plus 4. So this is nothing but 1 minus of this value, this partial fractions, you are get minus 2 by x square plus 3 plus 6 by x square plus 4. So if you can apply the minus, 1 minus of minus plus 2 by x square plus 3 plus minus 6 by x square plus 4. So the given problem we are converted into these partial fractions. So after getting these partial fractions, so take the problem as I. Let I is equal to integral of x square plus 1 into x square plus 2 by x square plus 3 into x square plus 4 into dx. So this can be written as this one. What is that? Integral of 1 plus 2 by x square plus 3 minus 6 by x square plus 4 into dx. So what happens, students? This one, integral of 1 into dx plus 2 into integral of 1 by x square plus 3 can be written as root 3 whole square into dx plus 6 into integral of 1 by this x square plus 4, this is not plus, this is the minus, x square plus this 4 you can written as 2 square into dx. So what is this formula? This formula is nothing but integral of 1 by x square plus a square into dx is nothing but 1 by a into tan inverse of x by a plus c. What is the formula? 1 by a into tan inverse of x by a plus c. So what happens? That is nothing but integral of 1 into dx is nothing but dx plus 2 by root 3 into tan inverse of x by root 3 minus 6 by a is nothing but the 2 into tan inverse of x by 2 plus c. So minus 6 into 1 by a into tan inverse of x by a. 1 by a is nothing but a value is 2. So 1 by a into tan inverse of x by a. So here x plus 2 by root 3 into tan inverse of x by root 3 minus 3 into tan inverse of x by 2 plus c. So see that question, students. So first you have to compare the coefficients x cube, x square, x and constants. After getting this, solve 1 and 2, you will get a value and c values. By your choice, you can do any method. I need that a, b, c and d values. Okay. So I am doing this one. You can take that 1 minus 2 like this by your choice. Okay. So solving 4 minus 2. So you will get that a, b value and d values. After getting these two, so 4x square plus 10 value is a factorized partial fractions into minus 2 by x square plus 3 plus 6 by x square plus 4. But original problem is this one. This can be written as 1 minus 4x plus 10 by x square plus 3 into x square plus 4. So this value is nothing but minus 2 by x square plus 3 plus 6 by x square plus 4. Apply the minus and apply the integrations and apply this formula. You will get the answers. Okay. So see that question, students. Practice the questions. Okay. So and complete that homework questions also. Okay. So we'll continue the next class.